A study by the University of Buffalo in the US raised concern about the possible release of underground uranium and other radioactive compounds when rocks are cracked up with hydrochloric acid.
I don't believe that they should be allowed to put chemicals into my ground, chemicals that are not allowed by my certification to be put in the ground, chemicals that I feel can do harm to my family, to the people around me, and I feel violated.
Once the chemicals are injected and the fracturing process is complete, a large percentage of that fluid comes back up. So we have purposely polluted large quantities of fresh water with chemicals that do not belong in the human environment. And now we have the responsibility, the industry and the landowners have a responsibility to dispose of them properly.
Fracking is when they drill a hole about 2 to 3 kilometers down and then put chemicals and liquid under pressure into the earth and blast it so that it releases and it blasts the rock. Fairly dangerous because you're doing it very deep underground. Something goes wrong, you might not see it immediately. You might only see it 40, 50 years later when the company's made its profits and it's disappeared.
Since the government issued fracking exploration permits over a right to explore almost 7.4 million hectares of land in South Africa, of which more than half is in KwaZulu-Natal, Rhino Oil and Gas called public meetings in order to hear what the public is saying about oil and gas exploration.
You're busy with your presentation, fancy words, telling us all of these things, creating these doomsday scenarios that don't exist. So many people have given you scientific solutions to everything you say. People have given you facts. People have walked rivers. People have lived here. You from the Free State. You're representing Texas. You're killing South Africa. Go away. Thank you.
Communities, NGOs and landowners of KwaZulu-Natal have been saying no to oil and gas exploration to protect their land.
The Rhino Oil and Gas have not told us where they're going to get the water from to be able to do this fracking and what's going to happen to the wastewater which comes out of the system. The environmental impact of that is going to be absolutely horrendous.
The concerned community of Matatiele gathered to draft the manifesto that was taken to the National Parliament.
Our major concern is that if prospecting for oil and gas goes ahead here, and then they find what they are looking for, there is going to be a lot of the degradation of these resources that the local communities are dependent on for their livelihoods.
We're saying soil, not oil. And we're saying to other communities that are facing similar challenges around the country, come and join us. There is strength in unity.
In the recent public meeting, it was clear that communities do not have adequate information about fracking.
Ngoba sifuna nokuyibona ngoba izokudla wonke umhlaba wethu, izongcolisa namanzi, thina siphuza amanzi emfuleni, uhulumeni akaze asinikeze amanzi asempompini. Siyabantu abahluphekayo, abasogolayo, siphila ngeenkomo nezimbuzi. Uhulumeni lo seParliament uyayiphasisa ukuthi ayibe khona. Thina sifuna ukumtshela ke uhulumeni ukuthi uhambe wrong ubela iNewcastle, asifuni nokuyibona.
What is dangerous is the fact that once they have discovered something, they will sell it off at a huge profit. That money that they make will go to Rhino, Texas, not Rhino, South Africa.
Uzosiphazamisa futhi vele entweni eziningi ngoba ngeke sithole muthi, ngeke sithole into zogubha ngoba siyalapha thina singabalaphi bendabuko. Kufuneka sithole umuthi sigubhe silapha abantu baphila abantu.
Anda ngoba vele abekho abantu abangafika benza into endaweni ngaphandle komphakathi. So noma ngabe ngedwa ke mangabe ukuthi kodwa abafuna ukwenza angicabanga ukuthi kophumelela ngaphandle ukuthi bafike bona emphakathini bawutshela umphakathi uyizwele nawo njengami njoba sengizwile.
From the farming side, we're against the exploration and the mining for gas. or oil. We've seen from other projects around the world that there are too many risks. Come together, let's go and see these guys, let's go and tell them that we don't want to do it, and tell government that we are the people and we don't need this in our country.
Salam tanah.